Hey, this is new channel. I hope you like it and please give your thoughts in the comments what to improve. Let's get started. It appeared to be the end for humanity. The formidable black dragon, Vritra, unleashed a devastating magical beam, but in a defiant act, the protagonist swung his blade, dispersing the attack. Agito, the sword saint of the 8 blades, alongside other warriors, had already slain 6 dragons, leaving Vritra as the only remaining threat. However, the others had reached their limits, and Agito was the only one left standing. Vritra sneered, questioning whether Agito truly intended to challenge him with mere sword skills. Despite the dragon's taunts, Agito declared that his skill alone would be enough to end the battle. Unlike other humans, who had acquired immense magical power, Agito was completely devoid of magic. Yet, against all odds, he imbued his sword with infinite magic, defying expectations. The battle commenced with Vritra showcasing his overwhelming magical prowess while Agito countered with his 8-blade swordsmanship. Recognizing Agito's resilience, Vritra opened his third eye, intensifying his attacks. At that moment, Agito's ally, a sorceress, conjured a protective shield. Overwhelmed by the sheer magical energy, Agito realized he had no choice but to risk everything. He unleashed his ultimate technique, Akatsuki's 8 reincarnations, a move that absorbed and fused surrounding elemental magic, generating explosive power. However, this technique came at a great cost, draining Agito's life force with each strike. As the battle raged on, the warriors behind Agito recognized the dire situation. If they remained, he would exhaust himself trying to protect them. Vritra, seeing their hesitation, ridiculed their sentimentality, summoning 3 stacked magic circles for a final devastating attack. Agito, understanding the gravity of the situation, braced himself. If he dodged, everyone would perish. With unwavering resolve, he entrusted his allies with the future and prepared for a decisive clash. The two forces collided in a cataclysmic explosion. When the dust settled, a massive hole was visible in Vritra's chest. The dragon had fallen. Humanity had emerged victorious, but at a great cost. Agito, gravely wounded, confirmed that he had shattered Vritra's core, ensuring the dragon would never rise again. As the warriors celebrated their hard-earned victory, Vritra, with his last breath, issued a chilling warning. The dragon god, Ragna, would awaken soon, and in 100 years, the dragons would be reborn. Agito, realizing that the battle was far from over, began to lose consciousness. His last thoughts were of desperation. He could not die yet. His battle was unfinished. As his vision faded, Agito found himself sinking into the void. A faint light appeared, and he awakened in a hospital. Medical personnel confirmed that his vitals were stable and his consciousness had returned. A nearby monitor displayed his patient ID, DH26483. The name Agito Mitsurugi was listed. Confused by the unfamiliar technology around him, he speculated whether he had been taken to a military facility. As he listened to conversations around him, a shocking revelation struck him. This year marked the 100th anniversary of humanity's victory over the dragons. The realization set in, he had been reincarnated. As Agito struggled to comprehend his new reality, news reports confirmed his fears. Dimensional gates had been reactivating in recent months, with 50 appearing just today. The return of the 6 dragons was imminent. He speculated that the awakening of the dragon god, Ragna, was drawing near. Determined to prevent history from repeating itself, he resolved to stop it at all costs. Agito prepared himself for the challenges ahead. The next event on the agenda was the Sorcerers Guild press conference. Officials reassured the public that they had dispatched high-ranking personnel to maintain order. However, speculation arose that powerful monsters were emerging from within the gates. Agito observed that the guild appeared competent, yet revealing his identity too soon might alert the dragons. For now, he decided to live as Mitsurugi Agito while monitoring enemy movements. He found himself enrolled in Kagura Magic Academy, an institution for Sorcerers Guild candidates. This fortunate turn of events provided him with an opportunity to gather intelligence and potentially forge alliances with high-ranking individuals. Within the academy, ranks were classified from S rank, pinnacle level, to A, B, C, and D. Agito knew that to defeat the 6 dragons, he would need powerful allies. Observing students practicing magic, he was unimpressed by their level of skill. Compared to warriors of his era, modern sorcerers were weak. This realization left him uncertain about his ability to find capable comrades. A group of bullies approached him, mocking his name and past. They were led by Yuki Hibaha, an arrogant A-rank candidate. The bully sneered, kicking Agito to the ground, and mocked him for daring to dream of becoming a hero. The entire class watched in silence. Agito, deciding to maintain his cover, simply apologized and attempted to brush off the encounter. Enraged by Agito's indifferent response, Yuki conjured a fireball and hurled it toward him. Agito effortlessly sliced through the attack, sending shockwaves through the room. The bullies, stunned, refused to believe what they had just witnessed. Just as Yuki prepared another assault, a commanding voice interrupted the conflict. A young woman, Erika Amazaki, the descendant of a renowned sorcerer, entered the room. Her mere presence was enough to silence the commotion. The bullies quickly retreated. Agito took note of her reputation, perhaps she could be a trustworthy ally. Meanwhile, outside the academy, an unknown figure hovered above the school, watching Agito with interest. The mysterious individual murmured to himself, remarking on how unexpected it was to find someone like Mitsurugi Agito in this era. A sinister grin spread across his face as he whispered, "On behalf of Lord Ruble, who will soon revive, this is an unexpected but valuable discovery." He.